Alright guys, I'm just going to show you a quick clip. I'm sure a lot of you already do, but if you don't, I will say at this point I would definitely recommend that you guys go follow bpearthwatch on YouTube. I was actually the one who initially called him out for discrediting Pete Santilli over what's going on in Oregon. Now, I have to say, since then, he's done a huge U-turn, and he's used his channel to stand up for freedom, and I really respect him for doing that. I know a lot of you guys don't really care for Pete. He does have some crazy antics, and I can see the drawback because it seems like every other day, it's like one day something happens that makes you want to get behind the cause, and then something happens the next day that makes you feel like, okay, now I'm not so sure. Well, it turns out we've got sheriffs in neighboring counties, unlike Sheriff David Ward, who is an unelected puppet who won't do anything. We've got sheriffs in other counties in Oregon now speaking up about doing the right thing. And I'm just going to show you this little clip of what a neighboring county Oregon sheriff has to say via BP Earthwatch's channel. Check it out, guys.
And it gives the anti-gun people ammunition to come after us. And, as far as I know, we're still Americans. We're still citizens of the United States. I'm a citizen of the state of Oregon. Our constitutions, they don't permit us to have a gun. It is our right to have a gun.
Right.
And I don't want to antagonize anybody or set anybody off to go do something or to take some kind of a hostile action toward any government official. That is not my goal. That's the furthest from that. I believe in keeping all the federal employees or state employees safe is very important. But when I see things within my community, people are tired of the oppression from their government. And at some point, it's got to stop, or we're going to have problems.
On you as the gun guy, as Obama called you. You ever seen any? Have you? Because I never have. I've never lived at a time like this where I've heard what you said is true. What you just said is true. People are tired of it, and pretty soon it's got to stop.
So there you go. You got sheriffs in neighboring counties in Oregon saying that we've got an out-of-control government that at some point needs to be stopped. Alright. Now, I've been saying for a while now, and this is one thing that I think people aren't really haven't either heard or coming to grasp with. Alright. There's people in other states right now who are battling the government over land right now. Alright. And I'm in Texas. Alright, and they've already threatened to come take a huge chunk of land over by the Red River. Fortunately, I have a governor here in my state who's willing to stand up for the government, and maybe y'all haven't heard about it, but if you don't, you can go look it up for yourself. He said, as we say in Texas, come and take it. And he basically told the federal government that if you want to come to my state and take my land, we're going to war. Alright, so keeping that in mind makes you really sit there and think, okay, is what these guys are doing in Oregon relatively peacefully, is it really that crazy? Is it really that far-fetched when we've got elected leaders of states basically doing the exact same thing? But anyways, I just thought it was very interesting that now we got sheriffs in local counties speaking up about the injustices against people from the federal government. So, if this doesn't give people something to want to start getting behind, I don't know what will. But today, this was a good day for America. That's it. That's all I got.